What if the person you keep helping is the one slowly breaking you? Maybe you keep fixing their messes, calming their anger, or trying to keep the peace, just to avoid another explosion. You tell yourself they are hurting, so you stay. But deep down, you feel drained, unseen, and stuck. Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you truly chose yourself instead of trying to hold someone else together? Why do you keep saving someone who keeps wounding you? You give your time, your energy, your heart, hoping they will change, hoping they will finally see your worth. But every time you try to help, they hurt you again. They blame you, guilt-trip you, and twist your kindness into something weak. You tell yourself they just need more love, more patience. But what about you? When will you realize that your peace, your healing, and your life matter too? Taking care of someone with narcissism or BPD feels like you're stuck in a constant tug of war. One moment, they might make you feel like you're everything to them, and the next, they'll turn on you, leaving you feeling small or unimportant. It's like you're always walking on eggshells, never knowing when the next outburst will hit or when they'll suddenly pull away. You spend all your energy trying to make them happy, solve their problems, or calm their anger. But no matter how much you give, it's never enough. The constant ups and downs leave you mentally and physically drained, and you start to wonder, when do you get to be seen? If you're constantly on edge, trying to keep the peace, and feeling like you're always one wrong move away from an explosion, you're not crazy. You're being drained. The emotional ups and downs never seem to end. 1 minute. Everything is great. Maybe they even praise you, make you feel like the most important person in their life. But then, just as quickly, the mood shifts. Suddenly, you're walking on eggshells, watching your every word, and wondering what you did wrong. It's like nothing you do is ever enough. You start to feel responsible for their happiness, for keeping them stable, for fixing their problems. But no matter how much you give, it's never enough. They guilt-trip you for the smallest things, manipulate situations to make you feel like you're the one who's failing. The emotional weight can feel unbearable. You're caught in their cycle of neediness and drama, and even though it seems like you're always putting out fires, the flames never go out. You might tell yourself, I can handle this, or it'll get better. But deep down, you know it's wearing you out. Your own needs are put on the back burner, your peace is shattered, and your sense of self starts slipping away. If this sounds familiar, let me be clear. You are not imagining things. You are living in a toxic emotional cycle that is slowly draining your life force. It's time to recognize that it's okay to stop carrying that burden. You don't have to keep giving everything without ever getting anything back. You've probably noticed the cycle by now. It's a dangerous pattern that you're stuck in, one that keeps you chasing after something that can never be fixed. It's called codependency, and it's the reason you can't seem to break free. You think you're helping, but the truth is, you're getting sucked deeper into their chaos. It feels like you're bonding with them, but really, it's just trauma bonding, where the highs feel so good that you forget how much you're being dragged down during the lows. Here's how it works. One moment, they're showering you with love, attention, and promises. It feels like you're the most important person in the world. This is love bombing. They know exactly what to say to make you believe they've changed, that they care, that you matter. But as soon as you let your guard down, the next phase hits, the devaluation, Suddenly, you're not enough. They twist your words, point out your flaws, make you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault. It's a constant reward and punishment cycle. This becomes your coping mechanism. You start believing that if you just love them harder, if you just keep sacrificing your time, energy, and peace, maybe they'll finally see you, finally appreciate you. But what happens instead? You keep giving, and they keep taking, and nothing ever changes. You're stuck in a loop, convincing yourself it's for the last time, that this time, things will be different. But deep down, you know they won't. You're not helping them. You're losing yourself. The truth is, the key to breaking free from this toxic cycle isn't love. It's called discipline. Discipline is what helps you create boundaries that protect your peace. It's the strength to stop responding to their emotional manipulation, no matter how hard they try to guilt trip you into doing their bidding. You need the discipline to say no without feeling like you're the villain. Saying no doesn't make you cruel. It makes you strong. This isn't about punishing them or turning your back on them. It's about choosing peace over chaos. You don't have to engage every time they try to drag you into a drama. You don't have to let them tear you down, tear you apart, just because they're not happy. It's not your job to fix them. It's your job to choose yourself. I know, it sounds harsh, but hear me out. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It's sacred. When you practice the discipline to put yourself first, you stop enabling their destruction. You stop getting sucked into their chaos. You stop losing pieces of yourself. It's not easy. It's not something that happens overnight. But every time you say no, every time you hold that boundary, you get a little closer to the person you're meant to be. Your peace, your well-being, and your mental health are worth it. And trust me, you are worth it. Here's the truth. You are not responsible for fixing them. You don't have to carry the weight of their emotional baggage, their wounds, their toxic patterns. It's not your job to save them. It never was. You've spent so much time trying to make their world better that you've forgotten about yours. But guess what? You deserve a life that doesn't drain you, doesn't constantly hurt, and doesn't leave you feeling like you're never enough. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to step away. You have every right to walk away from what's hurting you, no matter how much they try to guilt you into staying. It's not selfish, it's self-care. And trust me, it's necessary for your survival. Your energy is precious, and it's time you take it back. You deserve peace. You deserve to heal. No more sacrificing your own well-being for someone who doesn't appreciate you. No more losing yourself for someone who won't ever give you what you need in return. You are worthy of a life where you can breathe without fear, where you can exist without constantly having to fix or calm someone else. If you're spiritual or faith-driven, remember, you are not alone to us in this. There's strength within you, and there's a greater purpose for your life than to keep running in circles, trying to please someone who will never be satisfied. God did not create you to be a doormat. You are meant for more than this. It's time to reclaim your life. It's time to choose yourself. You do not have to carry this anymore. All the weight, the guilt, the emotional exhaustion, it's not yours to bear. Let this be the day you finally choose yourself. You've been running on empty for far too long, sacrificing your peace for someone who can't see your worth. But today, that stops. Freedom starts with one decision: to stop caretaking and start healing. You don't need their approval or validation to move forward. You have everything you need within you to heal, to reclaim your life, and to live on your terms. It's time to break the chains that have been holding you back. You are worthy of peace, of joy, of a life where you no longer feel invisible. So take a deep breath, stand tall. Today is your turning point. Choose yourself.